Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Heather, and on this channel we like to walk a very fine line between a shopping addicted makeup monster and a responsible adult with a makeup hobby. Now, I really enjoy eyeshadows, singles, duochromes, multichromes, palettes, blush, highlight, lip gloss, basically everything except pressed glitter, and today we're going to be doing a purchase or pass video. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, stick with me. We're going to get into it right now. Alright, and if you've not seen one of these videos before, hello and welcome. This type of video was developed by Samantha March and quickly popularized. She does have a community playlist, so I will leave information to the playlist where lots of different creators talk about the makeup that they're thinking about picking up or letting go of. And then, you can check out those other creators in the playlist. I will also leave links to the Instagram accounts that I use to get my makeup and beauty news so that you can check those out as well. One last housekeeping item: if you are interested in checking out how I got this look, definitely stay tuned. This video will be out on Friday. Alright, so let's scooch. And we'll see if I can get this completely filmed without having to change my battery, because that will be a feat in and of itself. Alright, the first thing to talk about is the new Love Radiance collection from Bobbi Brown. There are eyeshadows that are $38.70, weirdly specific price. Multi-dimensional metallic finish shades Opal, Moonstone, and Heat Ray. And then there are highlighting duos that are $48.30 in Peach Glow and Peach Pop. And then, oh, I'm sorry, Peach and Love is the one set with Peach Glow and Peach Pop in it, and then the other one is Rosy Bouquet with Pink Glow and Pink Pop in it. And then there is an extra lip tint in Bare Nectar. So I was immediately drawn to these duos. The peachy duo looks so like kind of like summery with that kind of like sunburnt quality to it, and then the rosy one, I mean, it just looks so pretty. I love the embossing that they did. The outside packaging looks a little cheap, in my personal opinion, so I probably won't pick these up unless I ever see them at like a TJ Maxx or something, because $50 for a highlighting duo I feel like is a little bit steep, but I did think that they looked really pretty. Alright, and Hourglass is coming out with these eyeshadow singles that it looks like then you can put into your own little palette, and it looks like they kind of just magnetize into the palettes. I think this looks so cheap. This looks so, like, even Five Below doesn't have makeup that looks this cheap. It just, I don't know, they should have scrapped this entirely. I think it's ugly, and I'll definitely pass over all of it. Alright, Colourpop is releasing the Cabana Club collection. There is an eyeshadow palette. There are 3 blush sticks, 3 lip tint crayons, 3 eyeliners. This is cute. I mean, it's definitely neutrals with a pop of blue, right? So you can see that like very vibrant blue in the eyeshadow palette. I think it looks really pretty. It would be a nice alternative to the Barbie palette if you opted not to pick that one up. I think the blushes look very, very pretty, and I'm definitely drawn to the eyeliner choices that they have. So they have this like really bright blue, kind of a more vibrant raspberry type shade, and then the coral shade. So I think the liners they picked out are great. I think the whole collection looks really cute. And then they did also put in a promotion for if you spent $20 on Colourpop products, you would get a free kind of translucent bag. And I seriously almost made an order today just for the bag. Like, the bag to me, I don't know, it just looks so cute. And I don't know why, because it's pretty generic, but I still think it looks cute. Now, 5 minutes before they launched that collection, Colourpop also launched the Lush Life collection, which has, again, an eyeshadow palette, 3 liners, which are kind of a metallic mint, a metallic gold, and then like a hunter green. There are 3 Luxe glosses and 3 cheek dews. I've not heard great things about the cheek dews, so I'll probably pass over those very easily. The Luxe glosses are very pretty, and I do really enjoy the texture of those, but I have a ton of gloss, so I think I'm okay. The palette, I'm very drawn to the palette, especially for the shade Pom Pom. It's this like kind of vibrant metallic chartreuse lime kind of shade. It looks so pretty in the pan, and the swatches that I've seen do it pure justice. It looks so pretty. But I think you know, paying $18 for an eyeshadow palette when I only am really drawn to one shade is kind of wasteful, so I'll probably pass over that one as well. They also released a watermelon face polish, so the next time I make an order from Colourpop, I may consider picking that up because I do really like kind of those gently exfoliating scrubs. Especially right now, I work in healthcare, so I'm still wearing a mask every day, and it would be nice to kind of get the day off my face, if that makes sense. All right, finally, somebody else to talk about. Dose of Colors is doing a Donald Duck and Daisy Duck collection. It is an eyeshadow palette that has 6 eyeshadows and probably a bronzer. And then there's a liquid lipstick, a lip gloss, a lip liner, and some lashes. The palette looks pretty boring to me, and you know, I think that's one of the things that Dose of Colors suffers from sometimes, is that they pick out these kind of boring color stories, and so then people aren't like drawn to buy it because they just don't care about the color story too much. And the bronzer is only going to be a bronzer on people like my tone or maybe a little bit lighter. I don't see that working well for anybody that's like of a deeper skin tone. It looks very ashy even in the swatches that I'm sure are photo assisted. So yeah, that's a no. The lip trio looks really pretty together actually. If they sold that as a trio, I might consider picking it up. But I think they're just sold separately, and let's see, it would be almost $50 to get those 3 products, so I'll probably skip over all that just because of the price. Alright, Otrera Beauty by Sananas is going to be a new product, a new brand that's coming out, Otrera Beauty, and it's the name of an Amazon warrior queen, and it's supposed to kind of be like empowering to women, this and that. They released an eye primer in 5 shades for 19 euros, a palette for 49.90 euros, a little puff applicator for 12 euros, a sponge for 13 euros, and some face brushes that are 28 euros. I'm assuming that's for the 6 brushes altogether. I'm kind of not sure. I kind of like the one side of the palette that has like the army green and the sort of like vibrant metallic green and the coral shades, but I think the other side of the palette is just kind of boring to me, so I'll probably pass over this entirely because that is one heck of a price tag for a brand that's like untested. So I'll probably watch other people's reviews, but I don't think I'm going to pick that one up. KKW is releasing lip lacquer pots for $18 and a lip brush that is also $18. I guess nobody learned from the joke that was Fenty releasing their Gloss Bomb little beeper case filled with lip gloss, but we're in the middle of a pandemic and we don't want to stick like grubby fingers into a lip product. Like, do we need to say it louder for those in the back? Like, I don't get why we're still making this stuff. So that's a easy pass. Bobbi Brown is releasing these light and face and cheek palettes in light, medium, and deep, and they are going to be $48 each. So when I saw this, I immediately thought of the Ulta Beauty baked bronzing trios that they have like this, where half of it is a bronzer and then you have a blush and highlighter on the other half, and it's all kind of baked in one big wheel. I've heard nothing but good things about those, so if I was going to pick something like this up, I would probably pick that up long before I picked one of these up. I respect the fact that they're trying to do a light, medium, and deep shade for the compacts, but I'm a little confused because the bronzers all look very similar to one another, so I don't think there's enough shade variation between the 3 to really call it light, medium, and deep. The blushes, they're okay. The medium face trio seems to have the lightest colored blush, which is a little confusing to me. And the highlighters all look very dark, so I don't know if that's intentional, like if that's just the way that they photograph, but they all look very dark, so I'm a little confused about that. And I'll be passing over that entirely. Again, if you wanted something like this, I would check out those Ulta baked trios. I think one of them is called something in Tahiti, I think, but those I think would be a better use of your money than spending $50 on this. Alright, Morphe is releasing the Glowstunner Hydrating Tinted Moisturizer. It's supposed to be a multitasker with clean, nourishing ingredients, SPF 30, hydrates your skin, and glows in 15 tints, $18. I'm not mad at this release. I'm not a big Morphe fan, so I probably won't pick this one up, but I am like a huge sucker for all things tinted moisturizer. I will be coming out with a video very soon talking about like ranking my favorite tinted moisturizers, which I have 9 currently in my collection, which is ridiculous. But so I feel like I'm probably good. I'm probably set on tinted moisturizers at this point, but I do think that it's pretty cool that they released this product. I know in the past they had a full coverage foundation that was actually like staining people's skin, so hopefully this does not have any of those same ingredients in it. And it does look like the range goes pretty fair to pretty deep, so hopefully, you know, anybody who's interested in picking it up can find a shade that works for them. Alright, Selfless by Hyram has been released. So this is Hyram, the skincare beauty YouTuber who teamed up, I think, with List to release this whole collection. So he has a mandelic acid and rice bran gentle exfoliating serum, a retinol and rainbow algae repair serum, a salicylic acid and C-cup pore clearing oil control serum, a centella and green tea hydrating gel cleanser, and a niacinamide and maracuja daily support moisturizer. So I think of everything, I would be most interested in the niacinamide and maracuja daily support moisturizer because I really like those ingredients for my face. My skin seems to really like those. It's $26 though, and I feel like I have so much skincare already. I mean, I just spent like half my day today reorganizing my bathroom so that I can move, you know, buckets and buckets of backup skincare out of the way for my husband. So I think I'm probably good. I'll probably pass over all that. And for the same reason, I'll be passing over this brand, which is the Vanessa Hudgens and Madison Beer, coming out with a skincare brand called We Are No Beauty. And they do have a physician that is involved to kind of help build this brand and build products that, you know, make a lot of sense, which I think is pretty cool. I'm not sure I'm a huge fan of the price point. I mean, it's pretty expensive, and I feel like the packaging, I think they're trying to be kind of like modern and sleek, but I think it looks very cheap, like Dollar Tree, Five Below kind of makeup, so or skincare. So I feel like the packaging was kind of a miss for me. They also have this Skin DNA kit for $95, which is supposed to be a test that then tells you what products from their line you can buy for your skin. I feel like $95 is an awful lot of money to spend on a skincare brand that is brand new to find out what products from them you can buy. Like, they should do a better job of promoting and explaining which products belong for which types of skin types so that you can make a decision about purchasing them without having to spend $95 to find out what else you can spend money on. Alright, Tresluce Beauty by Becky G is releasing her first collection. So she has a brush set, some lashes, a palette, and then a ton of different eye pencils, which I think is pretty cool. The eyeshadow palette, when I look at it very closely, if you cover up kind of the pink, the blue, and the yellow in the center, and even kind of that pop of coral in the middle, the palette becomes kind of a very boring neutral palette, but I think they strategically placed those pops so that it feels very colorful, even though it's really not a very colorful palette. The packaging, I think, is gorgeous. Like 10 out of 10, you guys killed the packaging. But I don't think I'll pick up anything from this first launch. If they release any other palettes that are definitely like more vibrant, more colorful, I would be very tempted to pick those up too. Alright, Chanel is releasing a body oil, bath tablets, body cream, body lotion, and shower gel to celebrate 100 years of their iconic fragrance number 5. The packaging is really weird to me. Like, it's so weird. I mean, you have one that kind of looks like a little like flower jar that you would keep in the kitchen. That's cute. The little paint bucket I can kind of get on board with. But the like juice pouch squeezy thing in the bottom, I don't like. The tube in the middle and the bottom is fine. And then the one with the like sharp point in the red box, it almost looks like it's like a hair dye applicator. So they just chose some really weird packaging for that. Yeah, that's whatever. Alright, Glisten Cosmetics is releasing a cocktail collection which has 10 shades, and these are duochrome water activated liners. I do have a set of their liners. It's the iridescent multi-chrome liners, which I have not played enough with yet, so I'll probably pass on this one, but I did think the collection was really pretty, so I did just want to make mention of it in case you are interested in picking up some new liners. Maybelline is releasing the Instant Age Rewind Instant Perfector 4-in-1 Glow Makeup, and this is supposed to be like a foundation, a concealer, a highlighter, and a primer all in one. I feel like nothing should ever be a concealer and a highlighter together, because a highlighter is like drawing attention to that area. Like you want to see that area. And a concealer is trying to cover up that area, make it less noticeable. So I'm not really sure how they're selling me on that. Like that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. And it appears to be like the little twisty, squeezy poof kind of thing, which I'm not a huge fan of. So I'll be passing over that one for sure. All right, e.l.f. is releasing the Pitizion Electric Mood Collection, and it looks like there's an eyeshadow palette. What else do we have? A face quad, shadow crayon duo, a sheer stick lipstick, and then a palette, another lip duo, and an illuminating elixir for $14. There's also a brow and eye kit, a hydrating balm for $10, and a glassy skin balm for $8. So it sounds like they're doing a lot of like cool collabs with these people here. I think out of everything that is shown in this collection, the one thing that really draws me in is the Electric Mood Pitizion face quad, because it appears to be like cream products, and it is a cream highlighter, cream bronzer, and 2 blushes. I think that looks really, really pretty, so I will probably pick up that out of everything that is here, and then I'll probably leave everything else behind, because I don't think I'm drawn enough to any of the other products to really consider picking them up. And it just says coming soon to their website, so I'm not sure when it's coming out. Alright, Dazzle Me Dead Cosmetics. This is more of an indie release. If you're a fan of Greek mythology, this Medusa-inspired monster palette is just for you. It's $35. So this is the Medusa Morgue palette. It appears to be a really nice, like kind of grungy and vibrant green palette with a pop of blue and a pop of orange. I really like this. I think this is a really pretty palette. I love the packaging, the whole like teal to green to yellow in the girl's hair on the front for Medusa. I think it looks super, super pretty. It's nice to know that I'm not the only person representing like bad hair days out here, so I really, really identify with that. Yeah, I'll definitely consider picking that one up. So that would be on my maybe list. Kylie Cosmetics rebranded because I think they were sold from Seed Beauty to somebody else, and now they have to rebrand everything, but their rebrand looks exactly the same as their old stuff. So I'm very lost on that. They started with their first launch, Kylie matte lip kits, glosses, and gel eyeliners. I really don't care about anything that the Jenners are releasing in terms of makeup, or in terms of anything really. This is literally the first and only like KKW or Kylie Jenner or any of them cosmetics pieces that I own, and it was because it was an included free gift with purchase. I didn't even add it to the cart. Ulta sent it anyway. So yeah, pass. Alright, so this one's really exciting. This is a collaboration between Teresa is Dead and Lethal Cosmetics. They released 3 gel liners, and they also released a 9-pan eyeshadow palette. I believe the 3 liners together, they're $15.50 each, or you can get all 3 for $41, and then the eyeshadow palette is $37. If I understand correctly, everything sold out on the launch, which was Saturday, and they're doing like a pre-order restock kind of a thing now. I was so drawn to this, and you know, Teresa is Dead is one of like the people that I really enjoy watching on YouTube, so I was like, I'm definitely going to be picking this up, whatever it is that she's launching. And then I saw the collection and I thought, you know, the navy liner and the green liner really called to me, but am I going to use them a lot? I don't know. I do already have a navy liner that I really like, so it's kind of like, I don't know about that. And then the eyeshadow palette, I was kind of talking myself into buying it until I saw a comparison between this and the Capsule 1 from Sugar Pill, and the color story is very, very similar, to the point where I couldn't really rationalize purchasing or owning both, even though I really do like the Lethal Cosmetics formula a lot. So I did not pick any of this up, but I'll definitely keep an eye out, and if it restocks at some point, I still may consider picking it up, but I just feel like it's kind of wasteful, so ultimately I probably won't. But the pull to pick it up because it's Teresa is there for sure. Alright. Woma Beauty is releasing a highlighter and contour palette. It looks like there's going to be 2 shades, a volume 1 for medium to deep skin tones, and then a volume 2 for light to medium skin tones. I do think that it looks pretty, but I don't think it's pretty enough for me to purchase it. I feel like I already have so many like face palettes and stuff, and it just doesn't like draw me in with the packaging and stuff that much. But I do kind of love the little like messaging that they have on there, and I think it's cool that they're doing 2 different shades to kind of get a variation. And what's nice about this one is that there's actually a significant difference between the 2 shades. So the bronzer and the blush in the light shade versus in the deeper shade, there's a big difference there. So it will work for a better variety of skin tones. Alright, Colored Rain sneak peeked some cream blushes and a cream blush brush. The brush looks amazing. I still have not tried their brushes yet, but it's definitely something that's been on my list because their brushes look so pretty. They have these really pretty like ombre handles, and then these blushes, they look so nice. There's 2 kind of peachy pink colors which I'm really drawn to. The purple is very interesting and daring. I would be curious to try that depending on the price. The spicy brown shade I'll probably skip over because I don't tend to wear a lot of like brown tone blushes that often that are that warm, so I'll skip over that one. The other ones, I'm curious. Ole Henriksen is releasing the Duotopia 20% Acid Night Treatment, which is their most potent serum. It's going to overhaul texture, brightness, and targets the look of dark spots, pores, fine lines, and wrinkles. It has 10% AHAs and 10% PHAs. Chemical exfoliants to help reveal softer, smoother skin. Aloe juice, cotton water, and Nordic birch sap help nourish and condition the skin. It's going to come out on the 27th, which is today, on the Sephora app, and then it'll be on Sephora online and in stores and on their website, of course. I'll probably pass over this for now, but when I'm ready to purchase some new skin tone, like skin serums and stuff, I may think about picking this one up if it gets good reviews, because I'm always looking for something that's gonna, you know, turn back time. So Wayne Goss is releasing the waterproof mascara, and I don't see a price yet, but it's got these really short stubby wand that I typically don't care for, so I'll probably pass over that. I'm sure it's going to be like a $30 mascara, so I don't need that in my life. RCMA is releasing pressed powders, and let's see. Yeah, they have pressed powders for $28, liquid concealers for $29, liquid foundation for $36, and a loose powder for $26. This is the same brand who used to give you like an entire salt and pepper shaker worth of product for like $9. So I sort of feel like they're trying to rebrand as this like higher end company. But that's just what I know them for. That's what I identify with them. So for me, I'm just like, I'm not paying this much for this product like from you. You know what I mean? So I'll pass over that. And then the last thing to talk about is the new Naked 3 Mini from Urban Decay Cosmetics. It's going to be $29, and it's going to be kind of peachy mauve tones. I'm really honestly getting very bored with Urban Decay Cosmetics because I feel like all of their products recently are like sheer wash of color kind of products, and I want something vibrant. I want something interesting. I mean, obviously I like color. I want something interesting. So to see them continue to release these same kind of like boring generic products, I don't want my eyeshadow to dust away in the wind. Like I want it to stay here, and I want people to be able to see it from far away. So if they're not going to be able to do that, I'm not interested. Okay, you guys. I think that is it for this week. I know it's a bit of a short week. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm going to catch you in my next video. Bye.